Yeah.
The first thing you do is trim the film, and you do that by putting it down here. And you'll find one of the pins just there, Chase. And then you cut it, boom, right?
Yeah.
What I also do, just as an extra little bit of a thing, is I just trim the sharp edges off.
Right.
You don't have to do that, but it just gives it that a little bit of extra loading ability. You don't want too much curl, so maybe just curl it out a bit. Now, how good the projector's going to work, Jason, is how good the films are.
Yeah.
That's why it's important that I told you about your film.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the leader, all right? If you've got broken sprocket holes in the leader or bad splices in the leader, it's going to upset the projector more when it loads rather than when it's playing after.
Yeah.
The projector will handle a few broken sprocket holes and bad splices as it's playing.
Yeah.
You will probably drop the loop, okay, and then you restore the loop by just pushing that.
Yeah.
Other than that, always, first thing you do is just check the beginning of the film. I mean, a backup device you should have is a splicer.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you should have. I've got them, depending on what condition it's in, but around $20
Okay.
will get you a splicer. You can use super glue on them now. Alright, so that's number one. That was the number one there. Right? Number two is the auto load, and there it is there.
Yeah.
And you push that like that.
Okay.
That's now ready for auto load. Turn it on to the play position. And you just feed the film into there, just keep pushing it. And when it comes out here, about there, just give it a tug.
Okay.
Make sure you tug it. If you don't tug it, it's not going to play. The film will not play, alright?
Okay.
So you must tug the film and you'll hear the sprockets in action. And of course you just load onto the back spool.
Is that something you always have to do, is tug it? Or is that because this machine's old?
There's two ways you can release the auto load.
Yep.
One is tugging it, and the
Yep.
other one is pushing this thing, see this?
Yeah.
Pushing that way,
Okay.
this. But tugging is the easiest.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're waiting for the film to come out anyway.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to have to grab the film.
Yeah.
So you might as well just tug it. So focus is there.
Oh, yeah.
Volume, tone, amplifier out.
Some prefer their pots made from strong Jarrah slats.
Oh, yeah. What is this?
Lobster fishing.
Oh, okay.
Lobster fishing in Geraldton.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, okay.
One of many films I call. I use it actually as a reference when
Yeah.
I test projectors, so I know the film.
Yeah.
New reps
So
for
I
the
know
new
how it should
system.
sound. And
Strong
Yeah.
but lightweight.
Okay, you got reverse projection as well.
Okay.
Let's go to the other side there. As I say, if you drop your loop because you've had a bad sprocket hole or bad, it'll start to flicker.
Yeah.
And so just hit this.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing that down. Or if you're in one direction, go to the other direction and go back again.
Okay.
All right. This is the framer. So if you're out of frame, see the line up there?
Oh, yeah.
Just this here. Go.
Yep.
Just turn that until you get it in frame.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
New reps for the new system.
Now, this is an animation model, the 625. It was only ever purchased by schools, some government department. It was never purchased by private individuals.
Okay.
And what the animation does is gives you a still frame and frame by frame animation.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't use it because it's known that sometimes the still frame, the peak filter may not engage properly
Okay.
and it'll burn a hole through your film. Right.
Right. So what's
I've
the
tested this one, it does work,
Yeah.
but it's not something you probably want to use. It's more of a specialty type thing
Okay.
to do, you know.
I'm not even sure like what it is exactly. What
Well,
do you
it
mean by that?
stops the picture on the screen.
Oh, it stops it. Right.
And you can
Oh,
frame
yeah,
by
yeah.
frame
Okay.
it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not something an amateur uses.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the professional boys who are showing technical films,
Yeah.
or in schools,
Yeah.
who wanted to, stop the projector to explain something. That's the feature.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
right? So there it is there.
Okay.
You push it over to that side to give you, and then you push this button for the frame by frame.
Okay.
I would avoid it just in case the heat filter doesn't engage.
Mm.
If it doesn't engage, when I tested this earlier, it did do it once. It didn't
Oh,
engage.
okay.
And it did
Yeah.
burn a hole through the film. So lucky they're just scrap films I use, so it's not a problem. So it's not a feature I would use, so don't worry about it. But there it is there. Just leave it there. All right?
Okay.
Okay. I've given you a spare exciter lamp. It's in the that part of the speaker. That's
Okay,
the
yeah.
lamp that excites the sound. So with this one, as I said, it's got a metal worm gear. The other thing I did to it was free the stabilizer wheels here.
Mm-hmm.
These normally on a bell are tight.
Yeah.
These have to float. Right? They
Right.
have to be like loose, like that. See?
Yeah.
If they're tight, that you have to spread them apart with your finger,
Mm-hmm.
they need a service because it won't. The sound is not going to work properly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so, so that's been done. All right, that's been done. No problem there. Okay, let me show you something else. Over here. A little bit stiffer than that one. Maybe a toothbrush and just clean the gate.
Yeah.
What I use actually is, if you want to go to Bunnings, get yourself one of these. WD-40 Airbuster.
Oh, yeah.
That's the ultimate thing, but these
Yeah.
are expensive. They're about $20.
Yeah.
It'll last.
It's just compressed air, right?
compressed.
Yeah.
Free on gas, and yeah, so that's a good thing. So as long as you keep the gate clean,
Mhm.
Jace, you should be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The projector can fail
Yeah.
and damage film, but normally they fail because of the film itself, Jason. If the film is faulty,
Right.
it's broken sprocketholes,
Yeah.
bad splices,
Yeah.
it could bunch up in there and damage
Yeah.
the film.
Okay.
Right, so that's any projector can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And go to rewind here.
Yeah.
But push this button.
Okay.
That gives you fast rewind.
Yeah.
That one there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions?